I think I'm recording right now. I'm pretty sure you can hear me, so I'm not gonna go over that anyway. I'm gonna teach you how to do sins. Please, whatever. I'm just using a random file. I'm gonna make a new comp. You click on composition, new composition. I'm just naming this trans file. I just keep these settings. I'm probably gonna make it like 10 seconds, easy. So first you need your clips. That's kind of obvious. I'm gonna use these clips. By the way, please don't do any dumb shit. I really like these clips. Anyway, I'm gonna use these. Are you kidding me? All right. I'm gonna use these clips right here. I'm gonna just use this random morph clip and Zelda. Yeah, just drag it like this. And with the Zelda clip, if I'm correct, I don't know where it ends, but I believe it ends around here. So then you click on Command, Shift, and D, and that's a cut tool that cuts the videos, and then you just delete this. So, well, we just run this normally. It kills here, so we cut it here, and then this will transition into this kill right here. It's about here. It starts here. Whatever. It's really rough. I'm not adding a lot of detail into it. It just goes from clip to clip. Alright, so let me teach you how to actually do how I do my own transitions. First things first, you need to move the anchor point, and let me use the Zelda one. I'm sorry, but you use the anchor point, and then you pull up the position. These two need to move at the same time, because if you move the anchor point and the position at different times, it looks all weird and loopy. So make sure you do these at the same time. I normally make mine's 30 to 40 frames apart because it makes it look smoother. So then you keyframe the anchor point and position. Make sure they're both highlighted. You go up the 4 frames, and then you find your anchor tool. You find your anchor point. If you can't see your anchor point, like if you're on it and you can't see it, you click on View, and you click on Show Layer Controls. And then this would be like an easier version to see it. This right here is the anchor point. So you press Y and you get this little thing. And you click on the anchor point and you drag it in the direction that you want to go. So for me, it'll probably be like this way, diagonal, because that's where Zelda's going. You can see this line. That means that it's a keyframe. So when I highlight it, you can see that the anchor is moving. It's moving by itself, but nothing's happening because I didn't mess with the scale yet. So you pull out scale. If you press S, Shift S, when you highlight it, you pull out your scale. You click on that, the keyframe. You go to the end, and then you make this like I normally do 300. All right. So after that, you kind of get this right here, but it looks really bad. It just looks really bad. It's not how it normally looks. But let's fix that. So you highlight the scale keyframes. You right click it. You go to Keyframe Assistant right here, and you click on Easy Ease right here. These make it so that they come in and out smoother, but it's still not smooth enough. So with these highlighted frames, you click on this, which is called a graph editor. With this graph editor, it can make certain things slower and certain things faster by your own will. Normally when you do keyframes for transitions, the first keyframe before it cuts out, you drag that all the way to the end, and then this keyframe right here, you face it down. So basically what you're seeing is that it's going from really, really slow to really, really fast. And you can see that. So it goes from slow and then fast. Fast, slow. Like that. That transition right there. And yeah, that's what you do. So basically, that's how you do the transition. And then for this one, you just do it the exact opposite way. You pull up your anchor point in your position. You keyframe it. This way you do it kind of reverse, since this is going from the transition back to original thing. So if the sin from this one goes from that diagonal over to here, this area should come from the bottom corner so that it comes together smoothly. So this keyframe, you move this around here-ish, because that's where it's fading out to. You go up 30 to 40 frames, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you bring the anchor point back to the middle. Right, yeah, right there. Yeah, right there. And then you get your scale. You start it from here, and then you do it from 300, like that. Then after that, you just keyframe assistant, easy ease, graph editor, and this one you do it in reverse. So this way it goes from here and the back being here. So since the first one went from slow to fast, this one goes from fast to slow, like that. You see? Yeah, it's starting to look smooth, right? And then there you go. And to make it look a little bit better, you click right here. This is motion blur. You click on the motion blur, and then you click on the main one right here. So now when you preview it, it looks like that. It looks like a smooth a smooth transition. You see that? And this method is used in a lot of different ways. You can point this in any single direction. So it can go from left, right, diagonal, up, down. It depends on you. Basically, if you want to do a zoom in, you basically do this process, but you don't need to edit the keyframe. So let's get rid of all this. Let's get rid of all that. Let's just get rid of everything. And then we get the same clips, bring them back in. And this time let's do a zoom in and a zoom out. So the clip edits here, cut it, and then it goes to the brand new clip. So if you want to do a zoom in, it's really, really simple. Zooms in are evil. You click on scale, you click on the keyframe here, you go 30 to 40 frames like I did last time, and then you bump this up by like 500. And then you go easy keyframes. You do the graph editor, make it strong. So it goes from slow to fast. You click on motion blur to make it look smoother. And for this one, you just make it go in reverse. So if that one goes to 500, you make this like, let's say 30. Whoops, sorry. You make this like 35. Keyframe it. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you make it to 100. And then you click on keyframe assistant, easy ease, go to the graph editor, and then make it smooth. Make it so that the end is slow and the beginning is fast, and you should get something like this. Now, granted, it probably looks really bad because the black is still here, so it doesn't look like it's going inwards. But to fix that, you click on effects and presets, you go to motion tile. Motion tile is really, it's not hard at all. It's just you got to be very, very careful when you mess with motion tile. So you make the output length and the output width, make it perfectly so that it only cuts off what it needs to cut off. Don't make it like a really big number because it will fuck up your computer. Because it's basically copying the video like 9 to 10 times. So like if the video's like a gigabyte, it's just gonna mess everything up. So then you get something like that. It's a nice smooth inwards outwards thing. That's basically it. Something nice, something easy, something simple. That's basically what you got to do. And then this can be changed in different ways. Like if you want to do rotation, you can just do that, but with rotation, since I'm pretty sure you can find a video on that. Yeah, if I can explain stuff like that, that's basically what it is. I hope this is helpful. I normally don't do stuff like this. If you do find it helpful, then let me know. If I messed up, then bada bada bing bada boom. Alright, see you later, CGI.